PMO 2.0, the evolving role of the Project Management Office. The Project Management Office, PMO, has long been the backbone of structured delivery, defining methodologies, standardizing practices, and maintaining control over time, scope, and cost. Yet, in today's fast-paced digital economy, where agility, innovation, and speed define competitive advantage, the old models of command, control, and compliance are no longer sufficient. The PMO can no longer exist as a bureaucratic enforcer of templates and governance checklists. It must evolve, not merely to survive, but to lead. Enter PMO 2.0, a new paradigm where the PMO becomes the strategic integration hub of the enterprise. It connects corporate vision with on-the-ground execution, ensuring that every initiative directly contributes to measurable business outcomes. In this evolution, the PMO is no longer just a function that monitors projects. It becomes a driver of transformation, an enabler of agility, and a curator of organizational intelligence. From enforcer to enabler. In traditional models, PMOs often operated as compliance authorities, ensuring every project followed prescribed processes. PMO 2.0 turns that approach on its head. The focus now is on enablement over enforcement, empowering teams to deliver outcomes through adaptable frameworks rather than rigid procedures. The modern PMO collaborates with project teams, guiding them toward best practices, but also allowing flexibility where innovation demands it. The success metric shifts from, was the process followed? To, did we create value for the business and customer? From projects to products and value streams. Another major shift lies in the PMO's perspective, moving beyond individual projects to focus on value delivery across products and portfolios. PMO 2.0 aligns more closely with product management and enterprise strategy, overseeing value streams rather than isolated initiatives. This shift enables a continuous flow of delivery, where teams are measured by their contribution to outcomes such as customer satisfaction, revenue growth, and operational efficiency, not just by finishing on time or within budget. The intelligence layer. Data, AI, and predictive insight in the digital era. Data is the lifeblood of decision-making, and PMO 2.0 thrives on this principle. Modern PMOs are integrating AI-driven analytics, machine learning, and predictive modeling to anticipate risks, optimize resource allocation, and enhance forecasting accuracy. Instead of reactive reporting, PMO 2.0 delivers proactive intelligence, dashboards that surface trends before they become issues, KPIs that evolve with strategy, and insights that empower executives to make faster, smarter decisions. The PMO thus becomes a strategic nerve center, connecting operational data with strategic foresight. From governance to guidance, PMO 2.0 reframes governance as guidance, not a constraint, but a compass. It ensures that policies and procedures serve agility and innovation rather than stifle them. Through flexible governance models such as light touch controls or adaptive frameworks, the modern PMO empowers project leaders to operate with autonomy while maintaining organizational alignment. It's a balance of freedom and discipline, enabling teams to pivot quickly while staying anchored to the enterprise's strategic direction. Integration with organizational strategy. The evolved PMO is now a strategic partner at the executive table. It helps shape business strategy, ensures portfolio alignment, and measures execution performance against enterprise-level goals. PMO 2.0 no longer reports to leadership, it advises leadership. It bridges the gap between what we want to achieve and how we make it happen. This involves constant collaboration with C-level executives, data strategists, and digital transformation leads to ensure that strategy is not a static plan, but a living, adaptive roadmap. Agility, hybrid models, and human-centered leadership. Today's organizations operate in hybrid ecosystems, a mix of agile, waterfall, and everything in between. PMO 2.0 becomes the orchestrator of this complexity, fostering methodological diversity while ensuring coherence and shared purpose. It cultivates an agile mindset, not just agile methods. Moreover, PMO leaders are emerging as change catalysts and coaches, emphasizing empathy, communication, and resilience over control. Human-centric leadership becomes the cornerstone of this new PMO philosophy. A culture of continuous learning and adaptation. Finally, PMO 2.0 is not a static structure, it is a learning organism. It continuously evolves through retrospectives, feedback loops, and lessons learned across projects and portfolios. The focus is on knowledge sharing, capability building, and cross-functional collaboration. PMO 2.0 fosters a culture where failure is treated as feedback and improvement is perpetual. Conclusion. The strategic PMO of the future. PMO 2.0 is not simply a rebranding, it's a redefinition. The Project Management Office is transforming into a value management office, a strategy realization hub, and an intelligence-driven ecosystem. In an era where organizations must adapt or become obsolete, PMO 2.0 is the connective tissue that links vision with execution, insight with action, and governance with innovation. The PMO of the future is not about managing projects, it's about managing transformation. Real-world example. Microsoft's evolution to a strategic PMO. When Microsoft began its massive digital transformation journey in the mid-2010s, its traditional project governance structure quickly proved too rigid for the scale and pace of change required. The company's earlier PMOs focused on enforcing process adherence, tracking deliverables, and managing compliance. Effective in stable conditions, but far too slow for the rapidly evolving world of cloud computing, AI, and digital services. Recognizing this limitation, Microsoft reimagined its PMO into a Strategic Delivery Office, SDO, a modern embodiment of PMO 2.0. Instead of functioning as a gatekeeper, the SDO became an enabler of cross-functional alignment and strategic execution. It introduced adaptive governance models that balanced oversight with autonomy, allowing teams in Azure, Office 365, and LinkedIn divisions to use methodologies that best fit their delivery context, from Scrum and Kanban to scaled Agile frameworks. This flexibility reduced friction and increased ownership, leading to faster decision-making and innovation. At the heart of this transformation was data intelligence. Microsoft embedded AI-driven analytics into its PMO dashboards, leveraging real-time data from project portfolios to predict risks, optimize resource allocation, and monitor strategic outcomes. Instead of waiting for monthly reports, executives gained on-demand insights into project health, customer impact, and financial performance. These data-driven capabilities allowed the PMO to shift from reactive governance to proactive strategy enablement. Equally important was the cultural shift. PMO leaders evolved into strategic coaches and facilitators rather than auditors. They fostered collaboration across teams, promoted transparency, and encouraged a fail-fast, learn-fast mindset. This human-centered leadership approach became a cornerstone of Microsoft's transformation culture, enabling a seamless link between corporate strategy and executional reality. The results were transformative. Project cycle times shortened dramatically, innovation velocity increased, and employee engagement improved. More importantly, the PMO, once perceived as a bureaucratic layer, became a strategic nerve center of Microsoft's digital ecosystem, ensuring every initiative aligned with the company's mission to empower every person and organization on the planet to achieve more. Alternative case. Global Bank adopts PMO 2.0 for agility and risk management. A major European bank faced a similar turning point. Its PMO, traditionally focused on risk control and reporting, was restructured into a Value Realization Office, VRO, as part of its Agile at Scale program. The shift aimed to align hundreds of parallel digital initiatives with strategic imperatives like customer experience and regulatory compliance. By integrating AI-powered dashboards, OKR, objectives and key results, frameworks, and continuous portfolio reviews, the new VRO enabled leadership to dynamically prioritize initiatives based on business value and market changes. This approach reduced redundant projects, improved regulatory adaptability, and fostered enterprise-wide agility, transforming the PMO into a strategic partner in both innovation and compliance. Lesson learned: the DNA of a modern PMO. From these examples, one pattern is clear. PMO 2.0 succeeds when it integrates intelligence, flexibility, and influence. It must act as both a strategic advisor and a collaboration catalyst, ensuring that data, people, and purpose remain connected. Organizations that embrace this model move beyond project management excellence. They achieve strategic coherence, adaptive capacity, and sustainable transformation. Key takeaways: redefining the PMO. For the modern enterprise, the PMO is shifting from control to contribution. The modern PMO no longer exists to enforce rules, it exists to enable results. Its value lies in empowering teams, accelerating decision-making, and ensuring that every initiative contributes meaningfully to strategic goals. Governance must evolve into guidance. Rigid oversight slows innovation. PMO 2.0 replaces compliance checklists with adaptive governance, light-touch frameworks that maintain accountability while allowing flexibility and experimentation. Data is the new language of the PMO. With AI-driven analytics and predictive insights, PMO 2.0 moves from reporting what happened to anticipating what will happen. This shift transforms the PMO into a true intelligence hub that supports proactive, evidence-based decisions. From project outputs to business outcomes. The success of a PMO is no longer measured by on-time delivery alone, but by strategic impact, customer satisfaction, revenue generation, risk reduction, and innovation capability. It's not about finishing projects, it's about creating value. Integration with strategy is non-negotiable. PMO 2.0 is a bridge between corporate vision and operational execution. It ensures that projects are not isolated efforts but part of a synchronized ecosystem aligned with enterprise objectives. Agility and adaptability are core competencies. PMO 2.0 embraces hybrid methodologies, supports iterative delivery, and fosters a culture of continuous learning. The goal is to make the organization not just efficient, but resilient in the face of change. Leadership is human-centric, not procedural. Modern PMO leaders are coaches, communicators, and change agents. They cultivate collaboration, empathy, and engagement, ensuring that people, not processes, remain at the heart of transformation. The PMO of the future is the strategic nerve center. PMO 2.0 connects strategy, data, and execution. It operates as a living system, dynamic, intelligent, and value-driven, guiding the organization toward sustainable success in a rapidly evolving world. Final insight: PMO 2.0 is not a temporary trend, it's the natural evolution of project management in an age of complexity, speed, and intelligence. Those organizations that reimagine their PMOs as strategic, data-enabled, and human-centered engines of transformation will define the next era of business excellence. Leading the PMO revolution, the world of work has changed, and so must the way we manage it. The PMO can no longer be a silent observer of transformation, it must be the transformation. The organizations that thrive in the next decade will be those whose PMOs evolve from bureaucratic oversight to strategic orchestration, from enforcing compliance to enabling creativity, from measuring activity to maximizing value. Now is the moment for PMO leaders, executives, and practitioners to redefine their role. Start by asking the hard questions. Are we guiding or just governing? Are we enabling strategy or merely tracking progress? Are we harnessing intelligence or just collecting reports? The answers will determine whether your PMO survives or leads. Adopt the mindset of PMO 2.0, agile, data-driven, and human-centered. Build partnerships, not processes. Turn data into foresight and foresight into action. Inspire your teams to move faster, collaborate deeper, and innovate smarter. The next generation of PMOs will not just manage change, they will master it. Be the architect of that future. Lead the evolution. Your PMO can be the engine of transformation your organization truly needs.